life is never as bad as you may think it is, babe. And I want you to put things into perspective. Like, who are you if you're not gay? Like, you could be straight and cis right now, and all you're worth is a Costco subscription and potential grandchildren. But now you're unemployed in a fun way, and you overanalyze children's animation. Who doesn't want this life?
Bitch with a body like Bravo, but a noggin like Neutron, brain blasted into my view. Cranium on her was huge, but filled with nonsense, cause she gonna turn to me and go, I'm tired of everything being gay nowadays. I look at her, I said, Auntie, how can you say something like that? And Humpty Dumpty has existed since the mid-1800s. She gonna go, the fuck is you talking about? I said, how'd the story go? Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. I said, come on, bitch, it's right there in the text. She gonna look at me kerfuffled. I said, bitch, I can lead you to water, but I can't make you drink. Let me tell you what happened. Humpty was putting that Gucci down on the king. It was the sweetest pussy the king ever tasted. But the queen, she knew what was going on. She knew he was sleeping around, but she was a pick-me. She was saying shit like, this wet gonna keep him home. But bitches are pussy poached. The straw that broke the camel's back was when he came home smelling like yolk for the 17th consecutive time. The bitch snapped. This isn't the man she married. They used to do gay shit like wear matching sweaters and hang up live, laugh, love signs up over the guillotine. So what she did? She was gonna catch Humpty lagging. He won a Chanel 9 boots. He was a material yoke. And what happened? He had a great fall. So I told this to my doctor, why she thought it was appropriate to go up on my meds.
Hey, did you see where I put my microphone? Oh yeah, I think Jaden has it. I gave it to him. You gave Jaden my microphone? Yeah, he asked for it. What's wrong? Jaden's light skin. Oh.
White at night, but black in light. Who will fight for my light skin rights? Both monkey and massa. A world with two lives. Can I say, I cannot decide.
What a manipulative, conniving dictator! What the f*** is wrong with him? Why would he manipulate you? Why would he do that?
Wait. Wait.
The Extendo fork has made it out of the house and into the wild. This is our victim. He's unsuspecting, unknowing. He does not know what awaits him. I have replaced the restaurant's fork with the Extendo fork. Did he notice? Yes, he did. But he still did not know what awaited him. Extendo fork goes in for the attack. He tried to deny the Extendo fork. He tried to repel it. He even tried to assault it.
Let me get a shrimp.
But in the end, Extendo fork always wins. Yeah, he already knew to hand that shrimp over. He knew it was no games. What Extendo fork wants, Extendo fork gets. And now I am very much happy. Just in case y'all wanted to see if you can twirl pasta on the extendo fork, yup. You can also seduce bowls of foods to you. You see that? Mm-hmm.
And whatever bitch came up with the concept of meal prepping, oh, you gonna prep for these fucking hands. Bitch, you made me make 5 midnight snacks. I ate that all last night, bitch. That shit didn't do no meal prep. It prepped me for big bag. Fuck you. I'm gonna try again next week.
I think it's so interesting how men in their little gated community can turn off their media literacy on and off like a switch. Like, it's crazy. Like, they'll watch shows like Joker, Family Guy to a degree, like with some nuance. You could say Eren from Attack on Titan, and I'm especially talking about BoJack Horseman. They'll see this and then they'll try to sympathize with like the worst parts of this male character because they see themselves in them, but they won't go the next step and say, I'm noticing that everyone around them hates the behaviors that they're exhibiting, and they won't look within and say, I've done that before to a girlfriend, to a partner, to a sister, to a brother, and they don't go, maybe I should apologize, or maybe I should make sure that I don't do it in the future. And more importantly, they don't look to their community, other men bros, trademarking that, I know that's right, and say, hey guys, maybe we shouldn't act like this character. You know, because they're never like, oh, I like Eren because he's passionate and he loves his friends and family. They're like, I love Eren because if I had that same power, I would also commit genocide. Oh, if I really put on my foil cap, I think this has something to do with the male loneliness epidemic, and especially with the anime and like manga and gaming community, because this kind of goes into like how much y'all hate fan fiction and headcanons. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, y'all only watch media to like absorb this like weird sense of toxic masculinity, and I'm like, when you think about it, y'all are power scaling and making verbal fan fiction about crossovers and all this other gay shit, by the way, and acting like you're not just as involved in the community as the queer people, as the girls in the femmes. I think I'm touching on a subject that I can make a 20-minute YouTube video about, but I'm gonna go get some Panda Express before it closes. I've been thinking too hard.
He manipulated you again? What a manipulative, conniving dictator! What the f is wrong with him? Why would he manipulate you? Why would he do that? Did you give in? No!
Well, when I tell you it was all shitty giggles, but ain't shit funny right now. Have y'all seen them boys' numbers lately? God damn. When I tell you one thing y'all don't do is piss off Black American women, cause when I say y'all got them boys the fuck up out of here, like y'all close them curtains quick. Shit.
Still getting 99 plus, virality the norm. So close to greatness, the cusp is what I'm reaching towards. Do not play games with my trust, to just unleash the storm. Man, stop saying you're demure when you don't have the qualm. It's really laughable, them dreams too impractical. They approaching me with deals, you the one they passing on. You don't give a fuck about me, that's okay, didn't ask for one. I walk in, they flock around me, they see you and dash for those. Ain't that where you work at? Keep bringing the ops and smoking my third pack, since you never tuned in. Hey, put on cutthroat, I know that you heard that. We good, but you deserve that, so you better act right or I'll go on a third lap, and you know it gon' hurt bad. Ain't shit sweet, you can put that dessert back, but me, I'ma eat up. Jump a verse then, put my feet up. I've been working, I'm a leader. Full show to the back of the theater. Did it all myself, no pleader. Everything here smells like Tina. My music saving hip-hop. Your drops need a call to a FEMA. Watch how you coming for me. That anger gotta make it dummy.
Bitches can't be beefing about no niggas. That love. Hold up, niggas should be beefing over bitches. That's all. Hey.
I'm here with Dingus Fingers, who has captured the hearts of Americans for teaching squirrels how to read. So, Dingus, what's next for you?
I would teach a monkey how to talk, but clearly someone beat me to it.
Okay, that's enough. That's.
Oh, you don't cruise? You don't cruise, midriff? Yeah. So you hang out with a lot of queer people, is what you're saying?
No, I've never hung out. We kiki.
Let's have a kiki.
I want to have a kiki.
Lock the door. I just moaned so loud in the middle of Brooklyn.
I'll do it with you.
Go ahead.
Ah!
Name a non-binary person.
Laverne Cox.
Laverne Cox's non-binary is like my
It's not?
9/11.
Now you're being offensive to me. Wow.
Okay, tit for tat, bitch. You don't have to come out right now. Okay, we're not trying to do that. Just trying to have a little fun. What store drastically reduced their Pride collection this year after conservatives freaked out on them? You know this, because you probably got this shirt from there.
Is it H&M?
It's Target. If I had to guess if you're gay, I'm gonna go ahead and say you're gay.
Oh my God. I'm actually straight, yeah.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? You're upset.
Is that true?
Yes.
Poppers are in the water you drink,
Yeah.
in the air that you breathe,
Yeah.
and the food that you eat. We are poppers, paid for by Kamala Harris.
Does a carabiner kind of signify that like a person might be a little...
I don't know why you were so scared to say the word lesbian. Are you scared of lesbians? When is twink death?
I don't know, swallow too much.
I'm looking for an age.
Oh, an age.
This is a family show. Who's gay from Disney?
Justin Timberlake. He's gay. Anybody that'll get up in front of black people and be like, beat your feet is maybe a little gay. I knew he was gay at the Summer Love. Driving through the drop top. That, I said, okay, babe. Just come out.
Hi, ma'am. I'm Gibby.
She doesn't speak English.
I'm still Gibby.
Suspect thinks it's okay to wait 4 months between retwists.
Suspect is married to a man who dresses like a baby stud.
I thought you said you liked my outfit. Suspect thinks he doesn't have to wear lotion if he's wearing jeans.
Can't see my legs. Suspect complains about her acne but isn't consistent with a routine.
Why would you say that? Suspect says he wants to save money but keeps ordering DoorDash.
But I'll be hungry. Suspect tells me to save money but buys a coffee every morning.
It's not the same thing. Suspect seasons his food like he doesn't care about his health.
But you ate all of it. Suspect is dragging a wagon but complains about back problems.
I like it.
Oh. I told the label, don't try to stop
That's
me.
right.
I can have people in your lobby.
Right now, big fella.
Right now.
Right
That's
now.
what
Here's
I'm
that
saying.
hot cocoa for you.
Thank you so much.
Now, careful when you sip it because it's hot.
You got me
It's
there.
hot.
You got me. Thank you.
No problem. Anyway, don't let them distract you from your big day. The hell was that,
I
big
got
fella?
to get to a microphone. Get me to a microphone. Get me to a microphone.
This is one of the most well-articulated pro-reparations arguments that I've ever heard.
On race. It's based on status. A black person who comes here from Nigeria or Jamaica or Brazil, they're not owed a penny from America. They chose to come here. We are talking about the people who are freedmen, the descendants of people emancipated by this country. We still know those people because you are one of those people. I am one of those people. A lot of those people here in the audience, I just told you I could break down my genealogy. My dear Nana was 101 when she died. My great-grandfather just died 3 weeks ago. He was 100. He remembers fighting alongside white veterans in World War II. He remembers coming back and seeing his white veterans get homes and lands and pensions and the door being slammed in his face. And we are going to say that America that says liberty and justice for all, that's okay, get over it, keep it moving. But we have to hear never forget for everyone else's tragedy. And as far as from where reparations will come, I need people to stop thinking it's going to come from their tax dollars. Look at all the trillions that America spends right now. We talk about inflation, the invisible tax. We have something called the PPP loans. Do we remember the PPP loans? America spent $6 trillion on PPP loans. You know what they just did? They canceled all of it. And we didn't even know. America gave the corporations, the banks alone, $29 trillion. You know what they did with that? They canceled all of it. So let's start acting as if America is as hamstrung by debt as they want to pretend.
This is my son. Don't play with me right now. This is my jam. What? Oh, yes.
No one wants to make out anymore. No one wants to make out. I want to kiss. I want you to kiss me violently, aggressively. But no one wants to make out. No one wants to kiss. Like everybody was just.
I just made beignets successfully for the first time.
There's a difference between wanting children and having children. I think my parents had me. I blame my parents for how my life is. My parents were very young when they had me. That is, on them for having children so young, but it's my responsibility for the pieces that are broken within my life. One generation never has the same opportunities as the next generation. They were only doing the best in which they thought was to take me to a higher ground of success, which they didn't have for themselves. Even though that intention may have been positive, it distorted my thoughts and, the expectations that they had for me. You see me in the ways that you molded me, not necessarily my 100 authentic self. I'm still upset with my parents because of them wanting something for me, but knowing that it's not what I want, but also, what the f do I want? Figuring out what you want is not going to come easy.
Thank you
for calling the offices of...
Representative.
Okay, how may I direct your call?
You can direct my call to a representative.
I didn't quite get that. How may I assist you today?
You can assist me by connecting me to a representative.
No. Goodbye.
All right, y'all, it's time for some long overdue positive news. The FTC just dropped their new click to cancel rule, and trust me, it is a game changer. No more jumping through hoops or battling surprise charges just to cancel a dang subscription. So here's what we do know. With this new rule, companies cannot hide details from you anymore. They're not allowed to charge you unless you fully know what you're signing up for. And get this, canceling has to be just as easy as it was signing up. For example, if you signed up online, you should be able to cancel online. If you signed up in person, you should still be able to cancel over the phone or online. It's all about making things easy and straightforward for the consumer. So why is this happening now? Well, over the past few years, the FTC has been flooded with thousands of complaints from people, myself included, struggling to cancel their subscriptions. There was even one story where someone had to move to the other side of the world for work, and their gym still demanded that they come in person and cancel the damn subscription. That is ridiculous. And let's not even get started on those so-called free trials. You know, the ones that make you jump through these surprise hoops and hit you with these surprise charges because it's impossible to cancel your subscription on their website. Well, we're not doing that no more. The days of subscription scamming are done. With this new rule, if companies, Planet Fitness, try to make it a nightmare for you to cancel, they'll get slapped with huge fines. The rule goes into effect 180 days after it's published on the Federal Register, and honestly, it's about time.
Twice on the remix of Mamushi? Twice? No, I fancy you. Twice? When I say, and I've been saying this for the longest, the East is coming for you bitches. The East is coming for you bitches. Kid you not, I made an entire show Bible based off of this shit. Megan now has Twice on the Mamushi remix.
Light skin ass, light skin bushy. Fuck. Light skin but got a fat ass. She look like J-Lo.
Oh my gosh! Who took my bonnet? That's crazy work. Like, we got bonnet snatchers out here. Like, bring it back. I need it.
Let me talk my shit again. About 3-star, but it's Michelin. Bad little bitty, they gon' let me in. When they hop on top, gotta glisten in.
Alright, that's too explicit, man.
But I got your attention, now you listening. Everything you say comes back to me, so keep that in mind when you gossiping. You're really miserable, it's spitting all over your face. Claim you the victim.
Is Donald Glover gay?
Donald Glover is not gay. I would make a case that he might be, though.
But he's something.
I'm Ananiah. This is Gaydar. Today we're going to find out if you're gay, straight, or homophobe. Where is the birthplace of cruising?
San Francisco.
It actually originated in the Acropolis, which is in Greece.
Yeah,
it goes back.
Gods were busy.
They were getting down. Like, olive oil usage was up. Oh my God. Name any gay poet.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Period. Wait, I'll take it. If you read one of his poems and you change out crow for like, I promise you it's gonna read the same. Who was the first black, openly gay actor to win an Emmy?
Is Donald Glover gay?
Donald Glover is not gay. I would make a case that he might be, though.
But he's something.
The answer is Billy Porter. Which iconic queer movie features Timothy Chalamet a peach?
Call Me by Your Name.
Absolutely! I wish I was that peach. They used to call me Peach in prison. Who's your favorite gay person?
Toa Bird.
Do you have a least favorite gay person?
The entire Republican Party.
They're all gay?
They're not.
Personally, I don't like to attribute being gay with evil, but that's just me. Gotcha. If I had to guess if you were gay, straight, or homophobe, I'm gonna say you're like a femme bisexual, but it's a very new thing.
I am a femme bisexual. It's not a new thing, but I do have a boyfriend.
We're gonna lie and say you have a girlfriend just so this gets more engagement. All right, and that's our show!
The only thing worse than an ignorant person is a willfully obtuse one. Why are people on the internet right now playing like they mad at Selena for saying that she doesn't think people with disabilities should be plastered over the internet due to exploitation? And I feel like a lot of people don't want to acknowledge it because they're being entertained by the exploitation right now. But Shamar is a perfect example. I literally just watched a live of his manager trying to justify the fact that his security guards get paid more than him. The reason that all of them have a job. And even if you don't like the Shamar example, ask yourself, how many times have you scrolled through TikTok and ran across a live where there's a child sitting there with extreme facial deformities, a ring light stuck in their face, while somebody sits in the background and collects the gifts? And then if you ever pay attention to the type of content that's being pushed when it includes disabled people, it's usually when they're the object of derision, because it's cool for people to cock their body to the side and do the Shamar dance or get on here and mock Bria and Shay. But then the moment that somebody who is wheelchair bound gets on here and talks about how things are not accessible for them, y'all make it seem as somehow they're entitled. Stop it.
Trying to holler at me. Have a car and you're walking. Oh yes, son, I'm talking to you. If you live at home with your mama. Oh yes, son, I'm talking to you. If you have a shorty that you don't show.
If I'm being honest, I've never trusted non-disabled people's capacity to emulate the behavior of disabled people in any other tone but mocking. Sorry, like, as soon as I saw the video of those two sisters with autism fighting over that Ariana Grande shirt, I knew that the majority of you would be on some bullshit about it. 100%. Because while this app thrives on, like, impressions of content and like sharing of trends and things like that, you all fundamentally don't respect disabled people, particularly Black disabled people. And frankly, and this is going to be controversial, I don't even care if you think that you share some aspect of their identity and therefore think that you emulating their behavior is done as an homage rather than mockery. Because the amount of times you all do this and it winds up being some of the most ableist shit I've ever seen. Like just a few months ago, the lot of you, right, some of the very same people were making that one sound trend mocking, like this, people with cerebral palsy. And then all of a sudden, I'm supposed to believe it's just jokes. It's just, it's just a little TikTok trend. It's never been. You don't really respect disabled people. You're mocking us. Like 9 times out of 10, you're just simply mocking us. But because it's a trend, you all think it's okay. It's not.
Don't say that you miss me. Just come get me.